Yo, what's up guys? How you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. This video was meant to be for 50k and we're already at 60k. We're growing too quickly, guys. This is crazy. But for real, I'm trying to do like a bit more of a personal video here. Question and answer. You guys can ask me absolutely any questions. My Instagram post disappeared, so these questions are all coming from YouTube. But that's fine. I think there's too many questions to even answer, but I'm gonna try and do my best to get through them all. Before we jump into it, I want to quickly plug my Instagram. I have to do it. It's not my main Instagram. I'm actually plugging my second Instagram. If you guys aren't following, go check it out at Trapphone UK. It's basically my merchandise. I sell clothes, hoodies, t-shirts, joggers, all custom designed by me. So if you like streetwear or you like my artwork, then go drop me a follow because I'm going to be doing a new drop very soon. Anyway, let's get straight into this and see what questions you've got for me. Alright, question 1 is from Bismanjit. I'm going to be really bad with all of these names probably. How would you say that your passion for GFX has developed over the last years, and do you feel like this is your true calling, or do I want to diversify? Right now I would say yes, this is my true calling, because like this is just what makes me happy. Like as long as you're working doing something that makes you happy, I think that's kind of your calling. But at the same time, I will always be diversifying, you know. I feel like in 5 years, if I'm still doing this, then I feel like I've done something wrong. So that's just me. PS, I love your content. Thank you bro. Puma Tooth, how old are you? I turned 21 just a few days ago. Elmo, what is your favorite font? At the moment it's Helvetica. Youssef, when did you first start designing? Whenever my first video on the channel was, to be honest. I think it's around 5 years ago. Novo, could you make a top 10 tips and tricks video for Photoshop? I'm pretty well adjusted to it, but I feel like there's a lot more features with the program that I'd like to learn how to incorporate into my own workflow. Yeah, this is a good idea. I'll probably do that, thank you. Miguel, what style of art do you like the most? I really be liking acrylic on canvas recently. I'm gonna show you some examples up on screen right now of acrylic on canvas that I absolutely love. It's just this kind of psychedelic artwork. This guy's called John Speaker. I think his artwork is so cool. I want to try and do some stuff like this. Josel de Leon, what other software did you use to make a dope video tutorial? I'm guessing you mean by software my editing software. I use Sony Vegas Pro. I record my screen with OBS and then I do everything else on Photoshop. Oh Angel, how have you ever tried to do cover art, and when is the next competition for a free design? I don't know what you mean by how have you ever tried to do cover art. If you just mean have you, yeah, of course I have. I do a lot of cover art. The next competition is probably going to come up quite soon because I need to wrap up the current one, and for the next one I'll probably do another free design. Jamie, how you started in this world of making logos and using programs like Photoshop? I actually started through the video gaming scene. I used to play Call of Duty, and I kind of realized that there was like an image within gaming, like there's a graphic design aesthetic within gaming, and I thought that was very, very cool, because up until then, like I don't really know what sparks a child's interest in graphic design unless it's something like fun. So yeah, that was it for me. My in was video game, and I started making like profile pictures and banners for people. Wavy says, where are you from? And I know you are a virgin. Lol. You're not even asking, you're just telling me. Where am I from? I'm from the south of England. Hycantus says, are you a cat? No, I'm not a cat, but my cat is. Euphoria, what do you do besides design? Typically I just like eat food and masturbate, but I've definitely been trying to be more productive recently. So I've been going on jogs. Now for real, artwork isn't the only thing that I do. I have other hobbies and stuff. I like to make music. What's your favorite type of cheese? I'm gonna have to say cheddar just because of its diversity. Maybe mozzarella if I'm feeling fancy, but honestly, I don't really know any fancy cheeses like blue cheese. I like blue cheese, it's a hard cheese. Please make a tutorial on how to make your intro. If you're talking about this intro that's on screen right now, then I actually already have a tutorial and a template for that. I love your work, I hope to be as talented as you. Thank you bro. That's from Matty P. Who is your favorite porn star? I really don't have one. You know, I think it's important to have some diversity in your life. Spread your seed. The amazing world of Henry. What can a person starting graphics master to their craft? I'm guessing you meant to say how can a person starting graphics. Keep practicing. Find your style. Like You know, tutorials are great, but always be thinking about what it is that you want to create. What image, what aesthetic are you trying to get to the world? And just work on it, you know, every day work on that shit and you'll get there, bro. Glee Olden, what's your favorite album cover? I don't know. I'll do some research and I'll throw it up on the screen now. Philip, are you working as a graphic designer? Yes, this is my full-time job. Mahir Budia, when you first started selling your work to clients, how did you go about doing this, and what knowledge you have now would have made it easier back then? Right, so right back when I first started working with clients, I was actually working with them for free of charge. Like, they didn't have to pay me anything. Like, if anything, I was paying people to make them logos. You know, that's how bad my artwork was. But what I would do is I met a friend who was interested in starting a graphic design business. Now, we were both equally as shit as each other, but we used to jump into a Skype call, and then we used to drag our clients into the call with us, you know, and then we'd sit there and we'd be like, so sir, what kind of logo do you want today? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite type of fish? You know? And then we'd be making notes about what he wanted. And then my friend would give me a sketch, and then I would turn his sketch into the finished logo, and then we'd send it out completely for free. And we did this for probably around 2 weeks, you know? Like, I would literally come home from school and I would just work on this. And then it got to the point where I was like, you know what? Our artwork is not that bad anymore. And we started like selling our work. Now at this point it was still only like $5 for a logo or something, but you know, that's enough to get you excited. As a kid who has never touched a £5 note before, that shit's exciting. So yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't have done anything differently. You know, I think too many people are looking to get money when they first start out. Like, just have some fun with it. If you're having fun with it, then the money will always come to you, I promise. Joe Zenartes. First and foremost, congrats. Can I get admin on the server? No, you cannot get admin. Can you show your design folder and make a video on how to organize it? I don't know how to organize it. I need to watch a video on how to organize it. I don't really share my design folder, but I do have public Pinterest pages where you guys can join and actually add your own stuff. We have one board that's already got 4,000 followers, so I'll put that down in the description if you're interested in that. Juan T, what do you see as the most challenging aspect of your job or hobby? Honestly, just staying motivated, staying active, because like, I love my job. I do this because I find it fun, but as an artist, you guys probably know, if you're creatives, like, it's very easy to burn out, you know? Like, you put your gas to the floor and then you literally swerve off the lane and you wake up in a ditch, and then you realize you haven't uploaded to YouTube in a week and everyone's unsubscribed from you, and it's hard. So I'd say finding the balance is probably the hardest part between like doing what I find fun, doing what makes me money, and just waking up in the morning and working. Michael Lopez, what is the best way to grow your following on Instagram or YouTube? Instagram, I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure this out. Although, to be fair, recently I hit 4K, so thank you everyone. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram right now, instagram.com/GriffinGFX. Ricky Chambers, do you think you would die if you drank wee? I don't think so, no, because people do this, right? People do this to like help them survive and shit if they don't have any drink. Although I also heard that dehydrates you, so maybe it does. Do you skate, scoot, BMX or roller? I skateboard, yeah. I used to scoot and I used to BMX as well. I've never rollered because to me, every single person on rollerblades looks like they're about to hit the splits and die. They just look too scatty. I can't even watch it, so I don't even want to try to ride that. Exodus, how much money do you earn from YouTube? If you're talking about just from my advertising revenue, then it's around £300 a month at the moment. But we're on the way up because my recent videos have been banging. So, Lucas Gordon, would you ever think about making a video where subscribers send you some of their work and you review them? This is basically the competitions that I do. So I pick a topic and you all create artwork on that theme, and then I review them. And there's already a video up on my channel of that, and there's another one coming very soon. Days, will you use my beat? What is your beat? I don't know you or your beat. Your first Photoshop work. Let me have a look for my first Photoshop work. Oh my god. Virtue Dub, where's your GFX pack? is coming. I didn't want to rush it, basically. I was finding it harder to make than I thought I would because I was going to try and drop it for 50k, but I want it to be really good, so I'm taking my time with it. It will come out whenever it comes out. Syntax, are you in a relationship? If so, how did you meet? Was it love at first sight? Also, any plans to bring back Muddy Clout? Someone replied, cringe. I'm in a relationship, yeah. We met through a friend, kind of. He like connected us. I was walking through the little town by my college, and I looked into the subway basically, and my friend was in there, so I smiled at my friend. I didn't even notice the girl that was then to be my girlfriend. I'm not gonna lie, like, love at first sight, I would love to say that. I didn't even see her, but she saw me. And she said, like, she said something. Obviously, she noticed that me and him knew each other. She made a comment about me. I'm pretty sure it goes along the lines of, oh, he's cute, something like that. And then my friend was like, I know who that is. We connected and it sparked from there. It was all love. Musab Kumar, how to do the floating effect that we see in your videos. If you're talking about the very slight wiggle that happens to some of the things on my screen, I use a plugin called Sapphire for Sony Vegas. It's called Sapphire Shake. Player 1, how much do you get paid for projects? I want to start pricing my jobs the pro way. I still never know what to charge people because the thing is, like, there's no set amount for graphic design work. Like, I make Minecraft logos for 10-year-olds who want to put it on a YouTube channel that they're never even going to upload to. And then I also make it for companies who are going to be printing whatever I make on like thousands of t-shirts. You really have to speak to the client, you know, you have to make it clear to them that you can work at their price bracket. But a lot of people aren't really willing to do that. No one wants to throw a budget out there. So typically I just ask some questions about their business, what the business is worth to them. It's really down to you and the client and how busy you are and everything like that, you know. I think it's up to you. I don't think there should ever be a set price. Quick question, hope I'm not too late. If Mickey Mouse is the only mouse with 2 legs, what's the only duck with 2 legs?
Tomato.
Cooler 8, did you always want to do graphic design or were there other things you wanted to do /be? Nah, when I was a kid I wanted to be a chef. I also wanted to be an architect. I still don't just want to be a designer. Yeah, that answers your question. What Jennifer you to start designing on Photoshop? Yes. Ali May, did you graduate from college majoring in graphic design? No, actually they failed me. They told me I'm not a good enough graphic designer, and I couldn't even go to the school that I wanted to go to. So instead, I went home and I made a YouTube channel. Now I'm a full-time graphic designer, so you school, you don't own me, the system can't contain me. Fuck's sake. Ever created websites from scratch with Dreamweaver? Yes, I did this back in school. I actually hated that program. Is that still used? Voyoi, that's a sick name. Do you plan to release a paying tutorial? Hell no. Hell no. Nah, all my stuff's gonna be for free forever and ever. There are a few things that I might do. I might make like a private class, like people could maybe sign up and then I can teach them like whatever they want to know, like one-on-one or maybe a small handful of people. And I was also thinking maybe like a Patreon, but to be honest, I just love giving my stuff out for free. Perplexed, how did you start Muddy Clout Trap Phone? I actually have a video on how I started these brands, but the video is probably a little bit outdated now, a little bit cringe. I'm thinking of making another one, to be honest. So my main advice with anyone starting a brand is to find a unique aesthetic. I swear like every kid at the moment is making their own streetwear company, so you really have to be clever with how you do it now. Shoreline, do you like Russia? Suka, yes. Z2R, do you ever plan on doing commissions? I do commissions every day. Callan, is GFX a good job? If someone does it full time, will they be able to live off of it? Is GFX a good job? It's a good job if you like the job. If you find the job fun, then yeah. For sure. If someone does it full time, would they be able to live off it? Yes, of course. Again, of course. Like, I'm doing it kind of entrepreneurially through my own business, so everything comes back to me. If you're working in a design firm and then your boss is taking a big amount of your money, of course you're still making a full-time living. You know, it wouldn't be your full-time job if it wasn't giving you enough money to survive. But there's obviously different levels to how successful you can be. Alright guys, that's it. That's nearly all the questions done. I think I only missed a few, but they were mostly just repeat questions or something. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned a little bit more about me. This was fun. I enjoyed making this video. Peace.